Well, good morning, my gentle friends. Good morning, how are you? This is Shipley the Explorer. We are here again from broadcasting or taping or videoing from College Park, and today I'm going to bring you more of a educational thing of how my life um, revolves around tax. And there's a saying in America that there's two things you can expect in America, and it's tax, tax, and death. Two things there you have to do in America. And so today is tax. Well, this time is tax time, and today I'm going to show you how Shippy the Explorer does his tax and see if you can, and hopefully you can learn from it. Well, my tax has, since I've been in this country for 40 something years, I've been revolving and around doing tax and tax. And so there was a time when I would do it myself, but now it's, um, I've turn it over to um, the tax people, and I turn it over to Superior Tax. There we go. I've since turned it over to Superior Tax. Here we go. Hodley and his team, and they have been doing it for years. Superior Financial Staff. And those are the people who do my tax. And we'll talk about that soon. But here we go. I'm going to give you the 101 of how I do my tax. And it starts with a box. It's 3 boxes. It's box to put my documents in, books to document what I do throughout the year, and another box that I have the previous year's information on. So here we are. Shippy the Explorer is saying that you can start out with a box. I have this box and it's labeled tax, and what I do is every time I come home with a tax document, I buy something, I look at the receipt, and I may document what the receipt is. But if it's general, I throw it in the box. If I get a medical bill and I want to document, then I go to a book and document that. So I'm going to use one example. Instead of I use an example that I do. So that's a box that collects everything throughout the year. Throws everything. I document and I throw it back in that box. Then what I do, I'll have here we go. I'll have another box, and this box carries the previous year's information. And excuse the untidiness, but I'm just showing you. And this box carries the previous year's information. Here we are. It shows all my documents from last year's tax and Superior folder that carries last year's information. 2024. So you show you 2024. Friendly. 2024. Okay, so that goes in the second box. Now, what I do, so my tax revolves, remember, my tax revolves around the two B's, the boxes and the books. So, what I'll normally do is I get a receipt. Say, for instance, I went to the paint store and I bought something, bought a document, and it is related to a particular aspect of my tax. I have books. I have book number 1, book number 2, and book number 3. And that's all those books are pertaining to different aspect of my, well, I have also book number 4, another book, and book number 5. So these are books that records particular information. If, for instance, this bill is pertaining to a material I bought for property that I manage, then this is documented, is documented in the appropriate book. And the books are labeled accordingly, according to what. All right. So what happens at the tax time? In the tax time, I make sure remember, all through the year, I'm gathering these things in my boxes, in the blue box. And then I come empty out the blue box and I start to put the documents into category. Business number 1, business number 2, business number 3, business number 4, business number 5, pertaining to medical, and business number 6. So all the documents that were in that box are on the beginning of January, February. Well, tax time starts the end of December, folks. And between December and April in America, the pressure is on that you have to get the tax done by the 15th of April. Here we go. Snow on the roof. 15th of April, man, the deadline is coming. So between December the 31st and January 31st, you're hoping that all the rest of the documents come in, your 1099 tax forms and all that, your papers for your property tax, your insurance, all sorts of things, all that comes in. And I line them out like this into categories. And today, after I document them and put them in the appropriate box, I have book number 5 that I'll show you just a section of it that I show. It shows that it says tax year 2025, folks. Tax year 2025. And so this is a worksheet that I put everything on, and it tells how many, on one column I put how many resources, money I get in, and another column I show how much money goes out. Tax problem, tax payment, and property tax, and health, and charity, and all sorts of things. So this is my working sheet that will go to with me today to Superior Tax. Here we go. And this will go to Superior Tax with me this morning. So, remember now, so let's recap. Gather all information, document them in the various books, and then put them in that blue box. And then by February, between December, February up to April 15th, you take them out and spread them out, and you put them into categories of business and activities like health and so forth. Separate them, document them on your worksheet. And so, what I'm going to do now is gather them up this morning and take them with me to Superior Tax, where they do their thing. I may carry my box, but the most important thing to carry to the tax thing is you have to have a valid ID, your social security, your name, of course, and your payment book. If you think you're going to end up paying tax in this year, then you have to carry your payment book. And the government is asking us this year, I think starting this year, you have to pay directly to them through a banking system. They don't want to have to deal with checks anymore. And if you're going to get money, they want to have you have an account that they can pay you directly. Now, all right, so we are getting ready to gather my tax papers this year. And so, in silence, I gather them. Here we go. So remember, last year's paper, last year's tax, gather my books, last year's tax, summary of the tax paper, can fit flat, and then gathering these documents according to business, according to how. So just you're gathering these because you want to have proof in the long run, because the government does audit you sometime. But if you're prepared and do your work properly and have everything lined out, it's no problem. So here we are. I'm putting these together. This is one aspect of my tax. This is another aspect. This is another aspect. Ooh, staples finish. 1 second, folks, 1 second. I'll put a piece of staple in this machine and I'm ready to go again. Ready to go again. There we go. another one, another one, another one, and another one. But you don't worry about all this mess, because you have taken the information from this pile and you have it on your worksheet. And once you have it on your worksheet, then that's what Superior Tax works with. You know? Here we go. So, these are piles of things, and I put them like that. Put my pen in my pocket. Now, this, you'll find that in the box, you'll find that you have documents. That's for next year. Like, for instance, 2026. Well, this is 2026 coming up. So you'll find that you have new paper that you have in the box. And when you're sorting through your paper, these papers now go and start next year's tax collection. The information for next year. And this will go in the green box, and that's what. Now the most important thing to carry to the tax place is your 1099, your property tax papers, but importantly, your 1099s. Those come from the bank and so forth. They come from the bank, and that's what you carry. You have to have that driver's license or another form of ID, and you carry that. So make sure that is there. All right. So I'm going to gather some other documents that are less important, but they're part of last year's tax. So the less important documents, now what I'll do is just gather them and put them together as part of the 2025 tax year. So here we are. So I'll just gather them. Gather them and clip them. So these are for reference if you need them. And here we are, it's medical papers. You know, those are important. Gather them. And if it's too thick, you put a clip around it. But let's try clip it first. All right. All the documents, you can clip them. Putting everything together. There we go. All right. So this can go with you if you want. But here we are. I'll just show you an instrument, folks. The Casio memory. This thing has been with me from 1974, from college days, and it's still working. It's basically a add-in machine. So let's recap. So remember, you have your blue box. You put all the documents in. You document on your books what is important, and you put it in the box. Then, this time of the year, you spread everything out back, and you put them in different categories. You document your information in the various books, in the various categories. Depends on what you have: medical, health insurance, house insurance, you separate those and have them. Make sure your 1099s are together, and then you're taking all of that with you to the tax man. But the most important thing that you need is your summary and your license ID and your payment book. If you're going to get money or you're going to pay money. Well, that's another important thing. In this country, some people think you can get a lot of money back from the government that because the government owes you. But basically, you're not getting back. You don't get back money from the government if you did not pay into the tax fund. The money you're typically getting back from the government, whether state or federal, is money that you have paid into the system. And you have overpaid basically throughout the year. And then at the end of the year, when you calculate and you do your deductions, then you're supposed to get back some of those. But if you're a business person and have your business, then and you did not pay throughout the year, pay pre-tax payment throughout the year, then at the end of the year, do expect to pay to the governments, the various government, whether federal or state. So basically that's what it is. So this is Tax 101, the Shippy Explorer. Now we're going to go and have some breakfast, and then I'll take you on the road to the tax office and introduce you to Audley Superior Tax. Well, here we go. Looking like a bushman. You see I don't have any caps on this morning or hat because College Park is feeling better, folks. It's maybe 50 degrees or 40 degrees. So it's with all this coldness, we feel good when it's 40 something degrees. So here we are. I fixed my collar because I'm looking like I'm raggedy, and take you with me to the tax man. So here we go. And so one more day we're out of the house and on the street because of something else. So Shippy the Explorer doesn't stay busy. I mean stay put, folks. Stay put. Because if I'm a busy man and lots of things to do, lots of people to see, lots of things to take care of. So here we go again. Another day on the street or doing business. Well, here we go. Pile of snow still with us. Well, fortunately or unfortunately, we are waiting today. We're one vehicle there, another person's here. We're at the tax place now, Superior Tax. That seems to be a little delay that's going on. So we'll just have to wait and see what will take place. So waiting. This is unusual, but sometimes things do happen like that. So Dennis comes and opens the gate, and we are getting in and Superior Tax. So that's how it's done. He goes in and business is on, and gate is open and business is on. Well, let's promote a little bit about Superior Tax. It started out in Hyattsville. We're still almost in Hyattsville, really, but it's Riverdale now. And some years ago, and then they moved to College Park, technically, around the corner. And then that place got sold out or bought out by the Metro. And so they moved to this house over here and bought this place. And now, so if you're in the area of College Park or Riverdale, you can come and support Superior Tax in this 6304 I guess Taylor Road. Okay, and this is Dennis, one of the main guys. Oops. Okay. When you come to the office, basically Superior Tax gives you an application form and just a temporary information, the basic information, and they fill out this form and you sign in and you wait. And so that's the annual tax process is on, and so this is how it's done at Superior Tax. So we'll wait for the boss. One boss is here and we'll wait.
If it moves, the fixing screws are loose. Remove the agitator.
Still waiting.
Take out the agitator.
But getting closer and closer. So finish. Good.
Here's a simple fix. Unplug the power and remove the top cover. The problem is the door switch.
And Marcy, it was.
Okay.
All right, sir.
All right, here we go.
Take to the back. To the left.
Okay, thanks. It's my time
All
to.
right. Each one to the
Okay.
okay.
All right. Time to promotion. This is Superior.
Okay.
Shipping Explorers at Superior.
I should have got my hair cut,
Yeah.
but it's all right.
Okay, this is the man.
Yes, how you doing?
All right,
Yes.
every year. Get it. All right, so come to Superior Tax. Make sure you come. So this today's tape is to talk about how I do my tax. So
Okay.
so I'm here to get the headache cleared up. Number crunching time, folks. Number crunching time. Number crunching time. I'm telling you. It's
It's not easy. It's not easy.
I tell you. I'm just taping myself. I did this for about 10 years out of my 40 something years in this country. And then I gave it to a CPA. Is it CPA? Account?
Yes, yeah.
Certified public accountant.
A road agent. Enrolled agent.
A road?
Enrolled agent.
That's what you are?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I gave it to a CPA first, and he did it for 2 years, and then then we turn it over to Superior Tax. It's called a road.
Enrolled agent.
Enrolled
Agent. With IRS.
Enroll agent. Okay. So that's better for me. I have gotten less gray hair since Audit is doing this tax for me all these years. So can't keep up this thing. Time to retire. Yes. So hopefully you're getting some information from what we're doing. Shipping Explorer is showing you this morning. If I streamline how I do my process, most of the questions that all they ask me I can answer because I have it documented to a certain extent. So that's one of the things that you have to do. Books and books. Just remember the big B's: boxes, books, and box. thing. Because some people come and just bring their paper and throw it on your desk, right? Bring a whole box of paper and just
a
throw
whole
it.
box of paper. Say, go through this,
Yeah.
and I'll be back. But I like how you come in. Everything is ready to go. Everything is organized.
Yeah.
And it makes the process much faster.
Yeah.
When everything is just. It makes my life easier. It makes your life easier as well too.
Right.
So I appreciate it. I definitely
I tell
appreciate it.
you.
It makes it a piece of cake, actually.
I tell you. So come to Superior Tax, man. I'm telling you. Less headache. For you. He just handed me this again. He's handing me this.
Alright, there we go.
Okay. All right. So this is the
John,
end of.
I hope I didn't show you.
Yeah. No. I don't. Sometimes I don't. All right. So thanks again. And next year of Life Spear.
Yes. Take care, guys.
And that's how you do a tax. Real tax. Because now I'm a businessman.
Real estate mogul.
I tell you. All right.
All right, no
Thank you,
problem.
man.
Okay, take care of yourself. If you have any questions, reach out, call me.
Yeah. And I remember here for the last bit. Oh my God. Oh, I need to give you something, right?
You have the folder?
Yeah, I'm gonna. You need a folder too, all the folder, okay? The whole thing. All right. Oops. So this is the last bit, and the young lady, has been here for a long time, and come to Superior Tax and get help by Jackie. All right. And I came back like to just throw the mail in some corner. Anyway, we are finished with Superior Tax, and has been a long day. Sorry to have the other customers waiting, but Shippy the Explorer is saying that's how you do it. Today's tape is
No, man.
okay to show how I do the tax.
Aww.
Yeah. All right, next year, the Life Spear.
Bye.
All right,
See you
Jackie.
next year.
Good. And that's how it's done. Now we're on to the post office now. So, if you have documents to mail, I normally go right straight to the post office and get rid of it right away and mail it. Okay. Hello. Hi. I understand I want a priority mail to send this to. Here we are. To put this to do a priority mailing when you're doing these documents. All right, so we're just gonna. See, it's sealed. I put it document in the envelope and pull the string and seal it. Okay. And it's ready to go. Have to pay for the envelope and the postage. Thank you. All right. Thank you. Oops.
Have to read the penalty statement on the screen. Please continue.
Okay. Oops. Come on.
Does your letter contain anything liquid, fragile, perishable,
No.
potentially hazardous, such as lithium batteries, Sophia Murphy aerosols?
No.
You have Express, $33. Priority mails, $10.20. First class is a $2.17. You need tracking on it?
Yeah. The first class, 270.
Okay. You don't want any tracking on it?
Tracking you. We do.
That'd be certified. They have to sign for it.
Oh, they. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Thanks. Hope they do.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
can't videotape in here.
Or just be
No
something.
videotaping.
Okay. All right. Good.
Can't do that.
And that's the old process, folks. It's all finished until next year. Another year. Tax season is over for me. And that's how it's done. Well, certainly, if you like these type of things, it's you can share the information. If you have learned from Shippity Explorer doing his tax, then like and share. And if you feel moved to subscribe to this station, then you also do that. It doesn't cost anything. See you on the next video from Shippity Explorer. Bye. Take care.